Blues get kicked off the cane train. Waratahs tell the sharks to wake up and smell the roses. But instead of roses, it's a waratah. It's also a flower, and rather pungent, grows in the area. Hey Reds, every year except 2011 called and left a message. You suck again. That's right, Rand fans. It's Monday. It's rugby season, and that can only mean one thing.
Tell them the joke I told you last night.
Bane, this is my intro. You're ruining my intro.
Nice.
Hi there and welcome to SuperRant, RuggaRant's Super 15 wrap-up show. Just a quick one before we get started. SuperRant and RuggaRant are independently owned websites and it's just six average guys having fun talking rugby. It's not paid for by anyone, it's not sponsored, it's actually coming out of our very own pockets. Except for Blaine, his mom pays for his, but he does chores around the house so it kind of works out. So we're not forced to say anything, it's just our opinions, we're putting it out there. Okay. Having said that, I do enjoy me an ice cold Castle Light. That is refreshing. It's good. So it's week 5 and it's me and Big Nick talking rugby.
Guys, I'm here too.
Yeah, our interns with us today. We had numerous mails actually asking for Blaine to be on the panel. Most of them were from your mom and dad's email address. I did do a check, so that's it.
Okay guys, let's get to the rugby. First game, Canes Blues.
Blaine, what do you think about those games?
I think the Blues got caned.
What the hell is that?
It was my first week. I didn't want to pick up the vibe a little bit, so I hired a laughing track.
Okay.
Pretty horrendous.
But then really to the games, Brian.
Yes. Best game I think of the tournament so far.
Was a great one. It was a cracker. Started off the week nicely.
Classic New Zealand running rugby.
But the Blues, as we know, lost it right at the end. You know, the Blues have conceded 124 points. Interestingly enough, that's also Piri Weepu's waist size.
But he has shaved, so he's looking a little slimmer.
A little bit slimmer. Younger.
Yeah.
They should wear vertical stripes though, I think. It'll probably help. It's more slimming.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so definitely. Unlike Western Province.
But let's take it to the highlights there, Big Nick. And this is Martin on his first try. You're never going to stop him from that.
Wow.
And against his old teammates.
Yeah, against his old mates there. So,
This is like a bit of revenge.
Severe going on a run. And this was Andre Taylor. Again,
Awesome.
this guy's, he's just scoring and raking points every week for me on Fantasy Rugby. I'm pretty much got a man crush on him right now. So.
Oh, his pants is off.
Oh, well, that didn't help my man crush at all though. Corey Jane. He threw him off the bus there. You said just get off the bus, we boo.
And he's awesome. He's going to dance?
No dance
No
this
dance,
week.
Jane.
I think he got a fine for that dance.
Oh, awesome. Look at this.
Oh, Captain Smith in for his first.
That's amazing. He looks so composed. Can't buy experience.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
The Blues put none in his for experience.
Yeah, I realized it when I said it.
Oh, and then Bowden Barrett, the youngster, the country boy breaking through. Almost getting through and then,
Oh! Look at that.
go, you get
Right
the
place,
Captain
right
Smith.
time, 2 tries.
I mean, 10 seconds from the buzzer.
That's how you win a game. That last try brings me rather conveniently to this week's superhero.
Rather make a king of the castle.
King of the Castle, light.
But no, just king of the castle.
King of the Castle.
Tell them how good it is though.
Fucking Manchester. Yeah, so Bowden Barrett, Conrad Smith saved the game for the Canes. The Blues kicked the ball away, or should I say Piri Weepu kicks the ball away with like 40 seconds left. Haven't heard that story before.
Doesn't he learn Super Rugby?
No.
That's happened like 3 or 4 times so far.
This season.
A minute ago kicks it away, winning try gets scored.
Bowden Barrett, awesome at the moment. Conrad Smith, can't do anything wrong. Game over, Canes win. They are the kings of the castle.
And the next game was the Melbourne Rebels versus the Western Force. That's right, Rebels Force, brought to you by LucasArts. LucasArts brought us the classic Star Wars film, such as 1, 2, and 3, and then 4, 5, and 6. I don't know their names.
No, the timeline's wrong. It's actually 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3.
Okay, thank you very much, Blaine, there. But regardless, I was thinking about there's lots you can learn from life and in rugby from those films.
Like what?
Well, these are my top 3 lessons you can learn from LucasArts' Star Wars. Lesson number 1, the Force is strong, especially David Pocock, so take him out the picture and you've got a much better chance of winning. Lesson number 2, make like Darth Vader and get with the protective headgear. And lesson number 3, in rugby they say drawing a game is like kissing your sister. Unless you really did kiss your sister, then drawing doesn't seem that bad. It's also not really a lesson, it's just, you can't ignore that type of thing. But it really was a cracker of a game.
Really exciting.
Breaking their duck, or their 12 game, I think it was, 12 game streak, so well done to them.
The real highlight for me was this try I want to show you right now. But this is what I wanted to show you. There's Cipriani, I think he's injured already. But he goes over the line, he completes his punch, and he breaks it.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm calling that the Melbourne Shuffle. I did a little bit of research, and it turns out that the Rebels formulated that dance in practice for rare occasions, i.e. scoring a try. And now we see it.
So you won't see it much.
No, I
But
think
you know
it's
what?
It's a once-off deal.
It kind of looks a bit shady and a little bit weird, but I think if you have a backing track, something like that can actually really work. So let's watch it again, because this is what I saw in my head, with a little bit of R. Kelly.
He's going to be able to almost lip across though.
Yeah, okay, it doesn't really work with music even, it's, yeah. Well, at least he's injured, we're not going to see it for a while now, so that's probably a good thing.
That brings us to the dead early game, Sharks versus Tars. I did not get up for that game.
I wasn't getting up for it either, no.
Well, I actually did. That was the one game I actually got up to check.
Well done.
Thank you, Jakes. Well, the Sharks started off quite well. Early try, went into the half-time with the lead.
What happened then? Because they, from what I heard and read, whatever, they threw the game away.
Yeah, and you know what, Jiggy? They lost focus. And that is why I actually take, I don't even know what it's called, Servite daily, when you can't afford to lose concentration. Oh, is that a puppy? Oh,
Blaine.
Ah, dude.
Well, we didn't even watch the game, so...
Sharks lost.
Yeah, great game.
Such a cute puppy. It's a Labrador.
Moving along.
And then the next game was Cheetahs Crusaders. The Cheetahs coming from a late win last week, going into this one with a full head of steam, and it was a crack over game, guys, but just failed to do it. But enough from me, let's go watch the highlights. Oh, and here's the second try for the Crusaders.
You see, the guys work moves. Look at these moves. They're pulling out the hat here.
But Furren's probably one of the best outside runners at the moment.
Why can't the South African teams run like this?
Yeah. Well, the Cheetahs are actually the one team that can run exciting rugby. They haven't clicked the whole time, but this game in the second half, which is now, like for example, here we go.
Yeah.
This is an exact example of what they did last season, and I was hoping to see more of this season. So
looks like they're just having fun with the Sailors out there. Look at that. Awesome drink inside.
And this was from their 22, from within their 22. So, I mean, we all know what happens later, but why would they not do that again? Why would they not go for it?
And that factor alone brings me to today's supervillains.
Yeah.
When I say supervillains, it's the whole Cheetahs team. And I'm sorry to say this, because that's a team I really do dig. Besides the Stormers, of course, and the Sailors, and the Canes. But they are a team that can run 60 meters with their backline and score tries.
Yeah.
It's almost like touch rugby out there. And what did they do? End of the game, they flipping into, I don't know what you call it, sudden death time, 81 minutes.
Threw the towel in from a place where they scored on the 45 minutes.
Wave the white flag.
Why not do it again?
You know, you can't give up like that when you're trying to win and you're trying to get some points overseas. Last week you did so well against the Brumbies, and this week you throw it away like that.
But they got their 1 point. Picnic at the end, fireworks are going off, and that was for the Cheetahs. That
What
was
about 2 points? What about
the back of the bucky?
DJ, just go. No, dude, seriously, it's really bad. And I think from now on, don't play in that white strip anymore. I don't know, the white, it's something you can use to surrender with. Use your away strip.
Do you think that'll work?
Yeah, but guys, aren't you glad that they did play that strip?
Enough with that laugh track now.
Get old.
But it works. It makes me feel more comfortable.
Okay.
Brumbies Islanders. Did you guys catch the game?
Yep. Unfortunately, I was out shopping with the old lady, but thanks to this little marvel of technology, my BlackBerry, I was able to get all the scores and text commentary right to my phone, real time. You see, Research in Motion have a lot of software developers working on apps where you can get sports scores from all around the world, real time to your phone. It's got BBM. It's kind of irritating though. Anyway, Apple, it's just a fruit. BlackBerry, it's a lifestyle.
No, BlackBerry is a fruit.
Yeah, it's also a fruit.
BlackBerry, oh man, is Samsung a fruit?
No, but the Brumbies game was a cracker game. Brumbies never saw it coming. I mean, the Highlanders were 4-for-4. Brumbies came out there and just, well, their players are coming out of the woodwork. I don't know these guys, and they just perform.
Quality from Hooper as well, the Hooper Scooper.
Well, that's why they call it Canberra and not Canterbury.
But much like the Aussie cult classic film Man from Snowy River, the Brumbies did conquer the mountain.
True.
How old is that movie?
I watched it a long time ago, but
40s, 30s?
no, man. I think the Aussie fans know what I'm talking about. It's a classic down there, so.
Cool.
But one thing I didn't understand was there was a guy in a gorilla suit in the crowd. Like the Rebels Force game, and there were guys in Rebels and Chewy outfits, I get that. But Brumbies, Highlanders, gorilla outfits.
Maybe it's a 6 degrees of separation thing, you know? Like gorillas in the mist, Sigourney Weaver.
What the hell? Oh, Sigourney was in the movie Aliens. Aliens versus cowboys. Cowboys ride horses. Horses are Brumbies.
Wow.
Boom!
There it is.
It's obvious now that you think about it.
So
It's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit like...
Yeah.
It makes sense.
But guys, if Conrad Smith was your king of the castle, then surely James would be the dirty Haskell. Oh,
Jiggy, you should only tell jokes if you can.
Yeah, and then it was Bulls Reds, our little afternoon game.
Tri-fest.
They were playing cricket up there at Victoria.
Tri-fest.
Nuts.
It was good to see though.
Yeah, I mean, that was hands down the biggest victory, winning margin of the Super 15 so far, so well done to the Bulls there. But let's go to the highlights and see, because there's a lot of tries, so let's pick out the best ones. And Francois got back for his first game after that suspension.
Yeah, and the harsh call.
What I loved of it there, that Matfield and they were all going off how brilliant it was, but I mean there was also a shocking pass from Hougaard. I mean, if you're watching it was way above the head and that, and no one said anything like, oh, it's just brilliant play.
So he did well to do that.
But he did really well to catch them and also get through those guys. So.
Classic super score goal.
Normally when you catch high like that, you get munched in the ribs.
Yeah, so get well done to him.
Nice, he's the good round.
Oh, this is the try for GHD Portuguesa. There he goes. No, he's got a man's sport, but then boom, give it a bus, Davies.
Yes, please.
And
all the way.
He runs like a centre there, I'm telling you now. He doesn't look like a loose forward.
He's a big boy, but I want to see a Donga get given a run as well. I don't know giving that guy a game.
It's a bit difficult to justify when guys like this are shooting the lights. I mean,
yeah, but this the one who's next to nice support there, that guy. I don't know his name, but why is he there? He could go to Donga place with him.
Stefan's out for a while, so that could be a gap.
Yeah, and then there were about another 7 or 8 of those tries in the game, so well done, Bulls.
Well, something that stood out for me was Dean Craylan and his hair. I don't know if you saw it, dude. Short hair, huge flippin' beard, and you know the beard's just going to get better. Yeah. I've seen this look before. Geo Cronia, that did not end well. Eugene Terreblanche.
That's how I'm going to be alive.
He fell off his Rugby. So, get rid of it. You look disgusting.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's not easy to look at, but another thing that's not easy to look at was that injury to John O'Lance's ankle.
Oh, yes, that made me sick.
Actually.
And
the same thing happened to Colin Slade earlier in the day. Also, same.
A 180 on your ankle.
Both out for the season, so not great. But then the last game was the Stormers Lions.
Oh yeah.
And I thought we were going to run away with it the same way the Bulls did, but typical Stormers. Take the lead and then switch off and just play half rugby.
Well, I think that's the thing, they don't want people to switch the TVs off. We're always about the sponsorships of the Stormers. Keep us the last second watching rugby, and we just eke out a win against the Lions, making a minute of it. It's a bit hectic. But that leaves us the top of the log.
Where else would the Stormers be?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fist bump.
No.
John.
We have 2 rules in life, and one of them is never fist bump.
What's the other one?
Never obey the rules. Boom!
Fist bump me.
No.
No. Stormers. It's now question and answers time on SuperRant, where you pose your questions on Facebook and we try and answer them. Now, with the help of my Samsung laptop and my Vodafone data bundle, I'll address them. First one is Gareth Williams, who asks a deep question. Where do broken hearts go and do they find their way home?
Oh, what a song.
Clearly, though, he's talking about the Highlanders having lost their first game of this Super Rugby campaign. And yes, they do find their way home, where they'll be playing the Melbourne Rebels, so they could probably chalk up another win there.
Yeah.
Nicely put. Asked and answered.
There we go.
So send more questions in next week and we'll get back to you. But for now, that's SuperRant. Goodbye.
Cheers. Goodbye.